Hello and welcome to our podcast.
Well, the podcast today was pretty much themed around Brendan Jonesy Jones heading out onto the streets.
Excuse me, isn't every podcast themed around Brendan Jonesy Jones?
Luckily, no. But today's, I thought early this morning you were quite disparaging about the people that have been caught in the traffic in Sydney. A new Rozelle Interchange opened, which is the most complex underground system in the world. First day was very confusing. People were back. The traffic was way back. People weren't understanding the signs. The signs were misleading. They changed them overnight.
Yeah.
But you thought that people didn't know how to drive in and out of a tunnel.
I didn't think anything.
You thought a lot of things.
What happened this morning, I was looking at a map of the situation and then you scooched your face in to look at the map and I said, why am I ever bothering showing you this map?
You were very rude to me and so that's how the day off air started. So no, we put you in the WSFM van and sent you out onto the streets of Sydney. You got lost, you feel.
Didn't get lost. You didn't give me a direction on where I was going to go, so I was just driving around aimlessly.
I told you where you had to turn right and you ignored it. Anyway, eventually you made your way into this region and it wasn't as bad as yesterday, but it was lovely hearing you when you didn't think you were being recorded, talking about other drivers, talking about Leshe, so you wanted to bash.
No, that's not
All
true.
of this
not true.
is part of the podcast today, so I hope you enjoy it.
Gets my ghoulies, another finalist, and Bingley for Christmas. We'll have that for you as well. Enjoy the podcast.
Everybody online.
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda.
Miss Keller. Amanda.
Doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles. Congratulations, Mandy.
We're on the radio right now.
What is it, you can't face?
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Top of the morning to you, Mrs. Munchie. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you? Though you did yell at me in the
I
meeting
didn't
today. You were
yell
mean
at you.
to me.
I didn't yell at you.
You speak to me so terribly. You do. We were trying to look at the map to see, because in all the kerfuffle of where the new Rozelle, is it an interchange?
It's an interchange.
Apparently the world's most complicated system. And I said, can you show me where it goes and where it's all feeding off to? And you were sitting in front of the computer. I couldn't even see it. I couldn't see where your cursor was. So I said, where? You said, look here, look here. I said, which bit? He said, why am I even showing you? This is a map. You don't even get it. You were so disrespectful.
Because it's a waste of time showing you a map.
That is not true. Because then Jacinda, our producer, said, have a look at this one. And I understood entirely what was happening.
Because it was drawn by a 4-year-old.
It's good to be you, Brendan, isn't it?
It's good to be
early
me.
in the morning, and I'm trying to do research. I don't need the derision of you. And I couldn't even see the screen because your shoulder was blocking the whole thing. You go, look here, look here. I had such a glimpse of how you are at home.
I'm a prince at home.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
I'm a prince.
Honestly.
You know, come on.
Come on.
Come on. You're the woman that got lost coming home from work one day.
They changed all the things because I had to leave at 7 a.m. because I didn't have a voice. And they changed all the road systems. So I'm in my normal... And this is why I have sympathy for what happened yesterday at Rozelle. Your normal day, you do this. Suddenly it's all different. And the signage confused people yesterday. I think I can see why there were big problems. Do you have no sympathy for the people who had trouble yesterday?
I don't know because I didn't go that way.
Sounds like you have no sympathy for the people who had trouble.
I remember I've used other tunnels and managed to go into the tunnel and come out the other side okay. So it's not like anything amazing.
Well, it was. Apparently,
earth-shattering.
No. Well, when you've been doing the same drive for many years, it is very confusing.
Yeah,
and the sign said toll. And the bit, if you just want to use the new road to scooch through and go into the city, there is no toll attached to it. So people balked thinking, oh, is this now a big toll road? So there was a lot of confusion. They are changing the sign.
Maybe they should have had a sign, big toll road, don't go in here.
Wow, Brendan. So you think you're great, but the rest of the population are idiots.
Did I say the words that I'm great?
But you think
you
didn't. What about the other bit? You think the rest of the population are idiots? All those people who had trouble yesterday are idiots.
Not at all. What are you saying that for? That's terrible.
Sounds like that's what you're saying.
That's a terrible thing to say. I'm not saying anything.
But you're not denying that that's what you think.
I'm not. I don't know what you're even saying. You're putting words in my mouth.
Well, put your own words in. What do you think happened yesterday?
I'm saying, well, why don't we get the minister on and chat about it?
Yeah, the minister wasn't in the traffic yesterday. Are you saying the drivers
I can't
are
say
wrong?
if I wasn't there. It's just that I saw on the news there was a bunch of cab drivers going into the wrong tunnel.
They're humans too.
And I thought, well, if you wanted any evidence, then there you go.
So parking inspectors, cab drivers, you have a big, long
not put
list.
parking inspectors and cab drivers together. Parking inspectors, they're their own fruit.
Oh, it's good to be you, isn't
It's
it?
not bad.
Well, actually, I'll do this show on my own this morning. Why don't you go on your bike and see how the traffic is?
Do you want to do that?
Yeah, let's see how the traffic is.
Okay.
You do the traffic, and if
How
there's
will I
any
report
confusion...
in? How will I report in?
Oh,
though?
what a shame. You won't be able to.
We should. There's not worth doing unless I can report in.
You can phone up from Nantucket where you end up.
I reckon I could get on my bike,
Well, you can scooch through traffic. So
get
that's
to Anzac Bridge, do a circuit. You know what I'll do?
and prove all those people that they're idiots. Why are you boasting about this?
I'll go from here and do a circuit. I'll go from here.
It was
Anzac
a hard
Bridge.
day on the road yesterday. Why do you have no sympathy for
I
the
have
people
plenty
that
of
were stuck?
sympathy. Of course I do. Of course I do.
Doesn't sound like it.
I have heaps of sympathy. I can't help if you can't read a map. Okay, and that's really what it comes down to. That's what you're mad about.
But I'm asking you how you feel about the drivers that got stuck yesterday and you have no sympathy.
I can't answer that question because I don't know. I didn't go there myself.
Okay. So your jury's out on whether all those Sydney-siders are idiots. Whereas I have huge sympathy for how confusing it would have been.
Action-packed show today.
Isn't it just? Should we get to the Mag 7?
Please, why don't we do that?
Let's do that.
Why don't we do that?
Let's do that. The paddle pop mascot is what animal? That's question one.
Jam Nation. WSFM, hello, there is Jonesy Amanda. Thanks to Chemist Warehouse. Rain developing, 24 in the city, 25 in the west.
You have to laugh
Right
or
now
else
it's
you'd
21
cry.
degrees. I don't know why you're so sensitive
I'm
for
not.
it.
It's
You're
not
so
me being sensitive. I just don't like your arrogance in
It's
in
not
thinking that
arrogance.
everyone who's not as great as you is an idiot.
I never said those words.
No,
I
but
have
you're
not
inferring
once said
it.
those words.
No, but you're inferring it. That the people who got in trouble yesterday in the traffic are idiots. I'm an idiot because I couldn't see the map over your shoulder.
I just don't know why you're opening in a vein on this one. It's not a big deal. I was showing you the map, and then I just said, "Why
That
am I
bit's
even
one
showing
thing.
you this
It's
map?"
the way that you think you're so much better than everybody
I don't
else.
think that.
You do.
I don't
You do.
think
So
that.
you think that all the people that had a hard day on the
Not at
new
all.
road yesterday.
Not at all. I have great sympathy and great empathy for my fellow motorists
Okay,
of this
Brendan.
beautiful city.
Okay.
Let's
Now
get
put Brendan back on.
Let's get into the Magnificent Seven. 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will
If
say.
I'm still here at 9 a.m., it'll be a miracle.
You're just getting more and more sensitive as Is it because we're so familiar with each other? That's what it is? Because if I was doing the show with someone else.
No, well, that's right. They'd be polite to
Because
you.
all it was a sign. I said, "Why am I even showing you this map?"
No, the way you said it,
And then
even
you
one of
were
the
like,
producers stepped in and said, okay,
yeah,
no,
but
it's hard to
all
read
women
this
here.
map.
I work with women. They're all sensitive.
Oh, wow.
I'm not a woman.
And Ryan hates
And
you.
Ryan loves me.
Even Ryan thinks you've overstepped the mark right there. Hello, Kathleen of St Mary's.
Kathleen.
How are you?
I'm good today. How are you?
Very well,
thanks,
thank you.
Kathleen.
Considering you feuded with every man we've ever worked with, make up your mind, Brendan. The paddle pop mascot is what animal?
A lion.
It is a lion.
A well-dressed lion too.
Very much so. I get him confused with Chad Kroger.
From Nickelback, of
Yes.
course. What does the touch of Midas turn everything into, Kathleen? You got the Midas touch.
What does King Midas turn things to?
Gold.
To gold.
The problem was he fell in love with that lady and he couldn't touch her because he didn't want to turn her into gold. Let's play Riff
Is that
Raff.
how the story ends?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he met the girl of his dreams and then he couldn't touch her.
I don't think the story said that. Couldn't touch her.
I might be paraphrasing a bit.
I think
my
you might
mythology, but yeah, that's pretty much he picked up a hot-looking woman and then he couldn't touch her because he turned her to gold.
And now go to sleep, children. Let's play Riff Raff.
Any old riff-raff backstage?
Oh, riff-raff everywhere.
Got you, I understand. Got to keep out the riffraff.
Now, what song, Kathleen, has this riff?
Is that Yellow from Coldplay?
Oh, it's Coldplay Coldplay, but it's not Yellow.
What about Daryl of Quakers Hill?
Daryl, do you know the song?
Could you play it again?
Yep. What's that song by Coldplay?
Oh, yeah. I've got the words in my head, but I can't think of the name of it.
Yeah.
Daryl.
I can see why, because you know the song, but the name isn't really part of the song.
My daughter used to play it in her piano recital.
Did it sound like that?
Yeah, she did all right with it.
That's pretty good.
And I said to her the other day, I said, hey, why don't you break out and play something on the piano? And she said, I've forgotten how to do it.
Do you still have a piano?
No.
That's the problem, is houses don't have pianos anymore.
No, but, we were near a piano. And I said, why don't you play...
They'd love that at the DJ's food hall. Why don't you go and practice?
And all that effort to learn piano, and she's forgotten how to do it.
That is a shame.
Question number 3 of the Magnificent 7. Do you know the answer to this? Why don't you give us a call?
Jonesy and Amanda.
Sam Nation.
Podcast.
The Magnificent 7. We're up to question 3. This will soothe you.
I'm soothed, Brendan.
Riff raff.
Riff raff backstage.
Oh, riff raff everywhere.
Gotcha, I understand. Got to keep out the riffraff.
I just feel on behalf of our people, this morning you were disparaging about why people stuffed it up. You said, I use tunnels, I know how they go.
Well, you go into a tunnel and then you come out the other side.
Yeah, well, apparently the signage was very confusing yesterday.
I'm not disputing that.
Right.
I don't know what sign you need to put up there that would make it less confusing.
Well, the sign said toll, and people thought for the bit that takes you from the Iron Cove Bridge, you can chop out there to get onto the Anzac Bridge. Mm-hmm. That bit's free, but people didn't know that. The sign says toll.
So that should have been on the sign.
Yeah, and the sign says, well, the sign said toll, and it said to Port Botany, and people think, God, am I going to be funneled out to Port Botany? It was confusing, so people at the last minute were moving across.
I'm the sort of person, I would have seen that sign and thought, what? I'm going to end up in Port Botany. How cool is this? What an adventure.
Yeah.
So I would have looked at it as a chat.
Okay, so aren't you lucky that you were here and didn't have to do that
it's like the
drive
old days,
yesterday?
the old sailors who used to go sailing, like your Magellans, and they do great things. They circumnavigate the world, and then there were the other ones that go, oh, I'm not going there. I'm going to fall off the edge of the world.
So people should have seen that horrible drama on the streets, on that road yesterday and on that interchange, should have seen it as an adventure.
Yeah, go along on the adventure.
I've got a plan, Brendan. I'm trying to put into practice of making you do that drive this morning.
Right, well, I'm here. You know, who's going to run the show? Who's going to mind the farm?
I can mind the farm. Anyway, let's do this in the meantime.
Stacey's with us.
Hi, Stacey. How are you?
Good morning, guys. Well, thank you.
What song has
I'd be concerned about that adventure if I would have been late for work.
Yes, see, exactly. Or if you had to drop your kids off, or if you've got a medical appointment, or if you have to, all that kind of stuff that kind of matters.
But would a part of you thought, I'm on an adventure?
Would you say to your boss, sorry, I just had an adventure?
That's what Captain Cook said. He was just nicking down the shops.
Get some smokes.
He was going to chase a chook, and look where he ended up.
Do you know this riff, Stacey? What's that song?
That's Clocks by Coldplay.
Yeah,
Very
Clocks,
good.
That's it. Is Chris having an adventure there?
Once claimed to cure diarrhea and indigestion. Which of these condiments was sold as medicine in the 1800s? Was it A, tomato sauce, B, mayonnaise, or C, barbecue sauce?
Wow, it was sold as medicine.
I'm going to try mayonnaise.
No, not mayonnaise. Sorry, Stacey. Hi,
Shannon's
Shannon.
in Goulburn.
Hello, how are you?
Very
Great.
well, thank you. So, which of these was once claimed to cure diarrhea and indigestion, sold as a medicine in the 1800s? Was it tomato sauce or barbecue sauce?
Tomato sauce.
It was tomato sauce.
Broadway and London's West End represent the highest commercial level of what in the English-speaking world?
What have they all got going on there, Broadway and West End?
Theatre.
Theatre.
The theatre.
That's right. Question 6. The TV show Seinfeld is famously described as a show about what?
Nothing.
Yes. Which brings you to question 7.
Which New South Wales politician has just tested positive for COVID?
Chris Minns.
There it is.
Let's cheer. The music's not right for that answer, is it?
Although Minzy
we
will be
wish you well,
happy
Minzy.
to know that producer Meg here thinks that Chris Minns is politician hot.
Oh, look, when he comes into the show, that's going to be embarrassing.
She said he's politician hot.
It's not a big pool to draw on.
Actually, you're right about that. Congratulations, Shannon. You've won the jam pack. It's all coming away. A family Sea Life Sydney pass. Experience the Paw Patrol activity trail at Sea Life Sydney Aquarium. A voucher to Archie Brothers Cirque Electric. Prizes, games, bowling, bumper cars, all in a day's play. Visit Alexandria and Penrith. And Jonesy and Amanda character choose with colouring and some starter pencil. Shannon, anything you'd like to add?
No, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Shannon.
Well done.
Well, I'm trying to work out a way to get you on that road this morning, Brendan. I'd like to see you.
I could get on the bike.
No, it's not about being on the bike. It's you having empathy for the people who had to do it in a car.
I've got empathy. I'm the most empathetic person in the world.
I don't think you are.
I'm very empathetic.
Okay. Well, you weren't for people's dilemma yesterday on that interchange.
I was. This all stemmed from me showing you a map this morning of where the Rozelle interchange is.
No, that's not it.
I said, why am I even showing
No, it wasn't. I know where the interchange is. I drive past there a lot. It was seeing what the actual toll road takes you to. I just wanted to see the network.
Sure.
You were disparaging and rude, and then you said you don't really understand why people had trouble finding a tunnel yesterday because that seems easy. You've managed it every time. Don't walk away from your comments.
I'm not walking away from anything.
Anyway, lots of things come up on the show today. We've got $1,000 to spend at Bingley for re-giftmas.
Yes.
$2,000 for Instagram, and we will play you another Ghoulies finalist.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
Let's go. Back to the old grind. Another day, another dollar.
You know what they say? It's a dirty, rotten job, but someone's got to do it.
Stop gossiping and get back to work.
I'm going to flick through the Jalmanac, our big book of musical facts. On this day, in 1967, John Lennon released his hit song, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Many people thought the song was about drugs since the letters LSD are in the title. And John Lennon, who wrote it, was known to drop a little acid. But in 71, John told Rolling Stone that he swore he had no idea that the song's initials spelled LSD. He said, I didn't even see it on the label. We all know the story that John tells about the inspiration for the song. He said, my son came home with a drawing of a strange-looking woman flying around. He said, it's Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. I thought, that's beautiful, and I immediately wrote a song about it. It wasn't just his fans that didn't believe him. Paul McCartney even said it was pretty obvious the song was inspired by LSD. But let's ask Anthony Coletti, the husband of Melissa Caddick.
Is he the arbiter of everything that's right and wrong in the world?
Well, when John says it's really about a drawing, what do you say, Anthony?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, even he doesn't believe him, and he believes everything.
even when he sees a toll road sign.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next. But let's enjoy this song before it gets heated again.
Jam Nation.
Well, our show started in a feisty manner this morning. Well, actually, before we came on air, I was saying, let's have a look. You were looking at a map, and I said, can you show me where people yesterday got confused and where actually this spaghetti network, which is the biggest in the world, I think it's the biggest underground road junction in Australia, but I think also in the world. Very confusing. Can you show me where it's designed to go, and let's see why it was confusing. And the screen of the computer was pointed towards you. I couldn't see over your shoulder. I couldn't see where the cursor is. And you said, here it is, here. And I said, which bit? You said, why am I even doing this? You don't know maps. You were so rude to me. So anyway, then we came on air.
Like that.
You did.
I said, why am I even showing you?
No, you were quite rude to the point where one of our producers said, this is confusing. Please be nice. And then we came on air. And you were very disparaging about people's confusion yesterday.
I wasn't.
Yes, you were. Let's have a listen to a few minutes ago.
I wasn't.
Do you have no sympathy for the people who had trouble yesterday?
I don't know because I didn't go that way. I've used other tunnels and managed to go into the tunnel and come out the other side okay. So it's not like anything amazing.
Well, it was. And the sign said toll. And the bit, if you just want to use the new road to scooch through and go into the city, there is no toll attached to it. So people balked thinking, oh, is this now a big toll road? So there was a lot of confusion. They are changing the sign.
Maybe they should have had a sign. Big toll road, don't go in here.
Wow, Brendan. So you think you're great, but the rest of the population are idiots.
Did I say the words that I'm great?
But you think, you didn't. What about the other bit? You think the rest of the population are idiots? All those people who had trouble yesterday are idiots.
Not at all. I reckon I could get on my bike, get to Anzac Bridge, do a circuit. You know what I'll do?
And prove all those people that they're idiots. Why are you boasting about this?
I'll go from here and do a circuit.
Well, I've arranged...
And I do that on my bike.
But the bike is not indicative of how people felt in the traffic yesterday. So here's what we're going to do. I've arranged the WS van. You are going to leave these premises.
Yeah, right.
We have equipment set up there so you can why don't rub your face? So you can co-host the show with me from the van. We're going to film all of this so it will be on our socials. Our producer Megan will be with you. And let's see how bad it is for people trying to do this trip.
So you're putting me in a logo-branded van.
Handing out icy cold cans of Coke.
With producer Megan who thinks Chris Minns is politician hot.
Yeah. You've never been on any of her lists, so you say.
What's our challenge? What's the challenge? We're going to get to Anzac Bridge and back.
Well,
It's like Smokey and the Bandit.
It's not a challenge. It's just for you to experience what people went through yesterday.
I experience it every day.
And you say, I have no problems. Let's just see how it feels to be in traffic. It might give you some empathy about how people are coping.
I think we should say you.
That would prove nothing.
You get lost out of the car park.
It's the smart aleck that has to go.
Okay, look, fine. So, do you want me to do some, who's going to do all the DJ bits?
Oh, we've recorded you from the 80s. We just play out some bits that you've got from then. No one will know.
Okay. Well, so, and what? So we got the equipment, so I can actually...
the equipment, you're going to go into the car.
And the equipment works.
The equipment works.
And you organise this.
You're going to be co-hosting the show with me from the car.
When do I go?
You're going now.
Okay, well, I better get on with this.
Give us your last time call. Go for it. Make it a big one.
Why are you so jazzed?
Because you've annoyed me today.
Well, how does that differ from any other day?
I want you to experience life as people do in the traffic in Sydney.
Let's do it. Boom. Let's go.
Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation
podcast. Jonesy and Amanda in the morning. 101.7 WSFM.
Well, if you've just joined us, Brendan is in a car. Hi, Brendan. Are you in there? You got your seatbelt on?
I'm in the WSFM prize dispensing vehicle.
Nice. Well, the reason he's in the car, I felt, was a bit disparaging about people who were stuck in traffic and confused yesterday heading up to the Rozelle Interchange. These are the words he said this morning. So there was a lot of confusion. They're changing the sign.
Maybe they should have a sign. Big toll road, don't go in here.
So... yeah, we've sent Jonesy out to see, in fact, what it is like in a car to be on this road during confusing and congested times. How are you feeling, Brendan?
I feel good. Kyle Sandler's just stormed out of the building, so I don't know if he's doing the same thing.
He's stormed out and gone home. We're putting you to work.
Gone home. I'm going to do work. So yes, I'm up for this.
All right. Well,
we're in the car. Producer Meg is with me.
Okay.
And we're driving this van. We got this big van.
Have you left the building yet?
We're leaving now.
Okay, well, on your way, you're going to head up from North Ryde here to the Rozelle Interchange.
Yes.
And then presumably...
Okay.
Here we go. Remember how to drive a car, Brendan. And then you're going to head over the Anzac Bridge.
How to drive a car.
And then head home again.
Okay. See you,
Someone
Amanda.
honking you, or is that you?
No, that was me tooting you. Just going to change the station.
Please do. All right, well, it's 6:50. Look at me doing a time call.
Jam Nation.
WSFM, hello there. It's Jonesy and Amanda. Right now I'm broadcasting from the WSFM Prize-mobile, and I'm coming to the Lane Cove Tunnel at the moment, Amanda.
Well, this is great because you got in the car. The reason we're doing this is that you seem to have not as much sympathy as I thought was appropriate for the people who were stuck around the Rozelle Interchange and confused by it yesterday. So you're in the car and you're making your way towards there. From the minute you left here, you say, where am I going? And I said, no, you have to sort this out yourself because you think you know everything. So we're doing the show with you from the car as you make your way through the traffic.
So I'm heading into the Lane Cove Tunnel now, and everything seems... oh, we've gone underground. Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. Can you hear me okay?
Sadly, yes, we heard all that. This is what you said earlier this morning about our audience and the tunnel. So there was a lot of confusion. They're changing the sign.
Maybe they should have a sign. Big toll road, don't go in here.
Wow, Brendan. Yeah, this is the guy who's now behind the wheel in the car, and we'll see how you go.
Yeah. Well, I don't spend a lot of time driving cars, to be frank. I'm a motorcyclist, as you well know, and just driving in the tunnel right now, it's not so bad. It's not so bad.
Well, that's good. You're at the beginning of the journey in the Lane Cove Tunnel. So, Brendan, we're just going to do our regular show. You wanted to tell me something here I can see on the rundown.
You know what I just drove past before? A vegan hairdresser. What's with that? Is that a thing?
A vegan hairdresser?
A vegan hairdresser.
Why would they advertise as being a vegan hairdresser?
I don't know. Do you get more vegans to come in to cut your hair? Is that what it is? So people come in, I'm a vegan, I'll get my hair cut off a fellow vegan. It's like a mate of mine, Tomo, who was a plumber, and he put a Jesus fish on the back of his plumbing car so to get the Christians in.
Did he get more business?
Well, yeah, because everyone thought he was a Christian. Well, the Christian said, I'm going to go with Tomo the plumber.
What about people who don't identify as Christians?
He was the least Christian person I've ever met. But he apparently got some business. But then you could get all religions in there as well, I suppose.
Well, I've just had a look here what vegan hairdressers do. They're not just saying I'm vegan, therefore come and join me.
Yep.
They do not use any products that contain any animal ingredients. So all the shampoos, all the conditioners, all the hair tints and everything are animal free and haven't been tested on any animals. Also, apparently the brushes and things aren't made from animal hair. Even the belt that the hairdressers wear isn't leather. It's made from a silk and other materials. So if you follow veganism, they are living up to the principles of veganism. So it's not just saying, hey, vegans, come on in. The hairdresser has the principles of veganism, so you're not using those products in your hair.
I like the word veganism. I think that sounds great. I wonder how many vegans are in the tunnel. If you're a vegan in the Lane Cave tunnel right now, toot your horn.
Did you hear anything?
It's a vegan.
I heard one.
There's a vegan. Seriously, I just heard a vegan.
I know. I just heard a vegan, says Jonesy. Hey, and if I was them, I'd smash into you because you're so rude.
Because I'm driving in the Lane Cave tunnel right now. I just realised if you're listening to us, you could toot your horn.
There's one.
Yeah, well, that's one listener out of all of that.
How will they recognise you in the big WS van?
I don't know. There's Kyle Sandlin's on his store mat. Hey, Kyle.
Does he wonder what you're doing? I'm sure he does.
He thinks I've stormed out as well.
Yeah, you've stormed home in the WS van.
I wanted to make a discreet exit, so I've taken this ginormous van with a picture of you and me on the back, and we're driving through the Lane Cove Tunnel, which is great.
Well, we are going to be doing our show with you in the traffic and seeing how you go. You're loving it. This is great. I'm glad you're loving it.
I'm in the tunnel, Amanda, and it's all okay.
That's the Lane Cove Tunnel. That's the bit that's been there for years. Where you've got to drive towards the bit that only opened yesterday, okay?
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Doing it for the ground right now.
Who wants some free money?
Instant.
Coin, cash.
Moolah.
I like the sound of that.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Instagram.
The city by the bay, the city that rocks, the city that never sleeps. 10 questions. 60 seconds on the clock. You can pass if you don't know an answer. And we'll come to that. Back to that question if time permits. If I'm sounding a little distracted because I'm driving the car at the moment.
Yes, Brendan will explain more shortly, but Brendan, I thought, was quite disparaging to people who were confused by the Rozelle Interchange yesterday. So he is in the WS van attempting to do it this morning, but Instagram always comes first. We are going to be doing this as usual.
The show is the baby.
That's right. And
who are we joined by today, Amanda?
We've got Jim from Liverpool. Hello, Jim.
Good morning,
Jimmy.
Amanda. Good morning, Jonesy. How are you?
Great. I'm just negotiating the streets of Mosman as we speak. We might have got sidetracked a little.
Yes, we'll explain all of that next as well, Brendan. So, Jim, hello. We've got 10 questions. We've got 60 seconds. If you're not sure, say pass because we might have time to come back, okay?
Okay, let's go.
Let's see if we can get you some money. Here we go. Question number 1. Traditionally, the first meal of the day is what?
Breakfast.
Question 2. Flathead and Phillips are types of what?
Screwdrivers.
Question 3. True or false? You're more likely to die from a coconut than a shark.
Pass.
Question 4. What's the name of the friendly ghost?
Gasper.
Question 5. The Labor Party is associated with what colour?
Red and blue.
Question 6. What is emo short for?
Emo. Us.
Question 7. Deborah Lee Finesse used to be married to which Australian actor?
Hugh Jackman.
Question 8. In which US city are the NRL playing some games next year?
Pass.
Question 9. Bunnings is famous for selling what food on the weekend?
Sausage sizzle.
Question 10. Which disciple betrayed Jesus?
Moses.
Oh! It's Judas.
Oh, no, I reckon I got the other one.
And actually, I'll let you get away with it. When the Labor Party is associated with red, not red and blue, but anyway. Now, do you think it's true or false that coconuts kill more people than sharks?
True.
It is true. Coconuts kill 150 people every year, sharks 5. And emo is short for emotional.
Yeah.
And do you know which US city the NRL's playing some games next year?
Oh, yeah, Las Vegas.
Yes.
Las Vegas. I
Oh,
didn't quite
gee.
hear the question. Oh, no.
$100 to be getting on with, and
Well,
thank you for
I
playing.
heard them fine, mate, and I'm driving around the back streets of Mosman.
Now, the reason you're in Mossman and not exactly on Victoria Road, we'll get to that next, Brendan Jones.
You know what? I think I'm an exemplary driver that we're in Mossman before anyone else. I'm just saying that's how easy this is.
I'll tell you why he's there next.
Jam Nation.
WSFM. Hello, it's Jonesy and Amanda. A shout out if you're in Lane Cove, because the WSFM Prizemobile is driving through Lane Cove with me, Jonesy, at the helm, and producer Meg sitting next to me, and Amanda's back there in the studio. I'm just loving this.
Well, you know what? I don't know why you're in Lane Cove, because you're supposed to be heading towards Drummoyne. What's happening is, earlier this morning, Jonesy, I felt, didn't have enough sympathy or empathy for the people who were stuck in the world's most complex underground road junction on its opening day yesterday. This is what he said. So there was a lot of confusion. They are changing the signs.
Maybe they should have had a sign. Big toll road, don't go in here.
Wow, Brendan. He boasted about how easy it was. So Jonesy is in the WS van, in the car, now supposed to be making his way up Victoria Road, which is just very close to here. I gave you some instructions. Now, during the 7 o'clock news, we've recorded what happened because this conversation unfolded off air.
I think we're going the wrong way. I just
Actually,
realised
you're right.
we're
If you're in
going.
the Lane Cove Tunnel, I told you to take Pittwater Road. I told you to turn right.
I forgot about Pit Road or what. Yeah. That's
What's going to happen now? No wonder it's an easy drive for you. Nowhere near where you're supposed to be. Oh, you idiot.
Okay. Well, I would like to blame Megan for this. Yeah,
no, you boasted. No, Brendan, you've boasted that you know every road. Before you left, I told you which way to go. You boast that you know Sydney like the back of your hand.
Because you didn't give me direct. You didn't say where I was supposed to go. Okay, so
you
what
to
do I have
turn
to
right.
do? Can I come back the other way?
So you left here probably 30 minutes ago from North Ryde, and you're in Lane Cove via Mossman.
Hang on, we went to Mossman first, so I've been to Mossman. I'm that good. I've turned it round. I've come back, and now I'm in Lane Cove.
All right.
And I'm just trying to work out how to work. I'm using. There's no sat nav in this car. Did you know that? Did we not get the good package on this thing?
All right. So you're trying to make your way to Victoria Road.
That was a honk.
We're going to honk from a truck, brother.
Actually, if you can see Jonesy in the traffic, he's in the big WS van. Give us a honk. There you go. Our one follower. All you've done, I've been listening to you, is whinge about what the roads are like, how terrible it is to drive a car. This is how it is for our people every day.
Well, I'll just say this.
Yes.
Motorcycles are great because this is, look at this.
Yeah.
What's going on? Come on, mate.
Someone's trying to turn.
Well, you know.
Yeah, you're an aggressive driver at the best of times, but you're in the wrong place. So hopefully you will now make your way towards Victoria Road. You've wasted half an hour going to Mossman.
I wanted to go in and see Miffy, my mum.
She's still stuck at the interchange from yesterday. Well, yes, all right. We're going to follow your progress, Brendan, as you make your way towards where you were supposed to be half an hour ago.
Oh, look, can you nag me a bit more about this?
Well, let's see how you go. And lots of things still come up on the show. We're going to have all the fruits of the Jonesy and Amanda pie, but Jonesy is doing the show from the car.
Look at you doing DJ stuff. You're like trying to fashion up the Muncie career right here. Look at you.
Do you want me to do a time call? It's 7:15, heading for tops of 24 degrees. It's 21 now and chances of rain.
WSFM.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation Podcast.
Jonesy and Amanda in the morning. 101.7 WSFM.
Well,
okay, so we're at Burns Bay Road.
Burns Bay Road.
Yeah.
This is where you should have been like 25 minutes ago. What was happening before you? We caught you mid-rant.
Oh, it was just a situation on the road, so just,
Okay.
It's all okay now. We're heading down on Burns Bay Road, travelling toward
Oh, cut out.
Pittsfield Bridge.
Yeah, so once you get
Are we
there,
cutting out?
Once you get there, you're going to start to hit what people were hitting yesterday, so you're not even at that yet. If you're actually at the interchange today, is it better than it was yesterday? How is it going? Give us a call, 13 WSFM, and you can be our traffic reporters this morning. Jonesy's slowly making his way there because he went to Mossman by mistake.
What's wrong with me? I'm doing a comprehensive traffic report. We could sack all those traffic people we've got and just have me do this.
Every day we just hear how it's going in Mossman.
Look, someone's waving at us in front in the little Toyota, the white Toyota.
Yeah, if you see Jonesy, because our pictures are on the side of the van, so you can't miss him, give us a toot.
Yeah. The little
Deafening
white Mazda
silence.
in front of
That's
us.
nice.
Jam Nation.
WSFM, hello there. It's Jonesy and Amanda. I'm broadcasting to you right now from, what's this road, Victoria Road? We're up near the Drummoyne McDonald's. We were talking to our caller yesterday.
To Jeff.
Jeff, he'd been stuck for 45 minutes. So we're now coming up to Drummoyne McDonald's. There's a bit of traffic here, but it's not.
Oh, you've cut out there. So Jonesy this morning I felt was a bit offhand about how hard it had been for people yesterday. He said, look, I've been in and out of tunnels. How hard can it be? So he's in the WS van as we speak. He got lost this morning heading from North Ryde to Victoria Road and went via Mossman. But it sounds like he's in Drummoyne right now. If you see him, give him a honk. Here's a small snippet of what he was saying when the songs were on. Listen to how beautifully and calmly he drives.
Am I going the Lane Cove? Yes, Lane Cove Tunnel, letting our fellow motorists in. Yeah, can't road rage in this car, can you? This is fun. Who would have thought I'd be driving the car? Megs, do you think I'm a good driver?
Yeah, let him merge.
I'll let them merge. Hello, we're going to take Jacob from Parramatta this morning. Hello, Jacob.
How you doing there?
Very well. So what's actually happening at the interchange this morning? Is it as bad as yesterday?
No, it's actually much easier. So I'm just about to get to the Iron Cove Bridge, just in front of Birkenhead Point entry area there. So, look, it looks pretty easy. It's moving slowly. So, yeah, it's much better than yesterday. Yesterday was pretty woeful. So I think maybe everyone's kind of learnt where they need to go.
Yeah.
But I took a chance yesterday and just went straight into that tunnel. And I was on the Anzac Bridge in no time. So I think just people not knowing what to do.
Yeah, that's right. And there was a big sign that said toll, which made people think they'd have to pay to do that bit, was in fact they don't. They've changed the sign this morning.
Absolutely. I think that's what it was.
All right. Thanks, Jacob. Jonesy's now on the phone in the van. Hi, Jonesy.
Hello, Jacob wasn't confused or anything, was he?
No, because he said that today was a lot better than yesterday and people seem to know what they were doing. How are you finding the road at the moment?
Well, I'm coming down to Birkenhead Point, which you like because you had some fond memories around there when you were in your early dating years.
Right. Brendan. Why do I tell you anything? I once pashed a guy near Birkenhead Point and Jonesy's trying to make that an issue right now.
It's not an issue, although I've just seen an old Sandman panel van sitting there and a young man, well, middle-aged man, looking a bit crestfallen.
As long as he was getting a bargain at Birkenhead Point all those years ago, I'm sure it would have been fine.
Got a bargain under the Iron Cove Bridge, I'm sure.
So what's actually happening on the road, Brendan?
Well, the traffic is very, very, very thick. Can this car go in a bus lane?
Don't think so.
But it is
no.
a bus.
No, I don't think you can. Look, thank you. We've heard from Jacob. Now let's see what Brad has to say in Hunters Hill. Hello, Brad.
Morning, guys. Or Amanda, actually. I'm not saying morning to Jonesy anymore. I was in the Lane Cove Tunnel this morning. I had the radio off because I just wanted to concentrate. Didn't know you were out there.
Mm.
And then there was a big black van behind me tailgating me. and he was close, and I pumped the brakes a bit to get him to move back a bit. Didn't stop, so I've moved out of the way. Then I realised it was actually Jonesy, and I'm gone, jeez Louise. Maybe you should get back on your bike, Jonesy. Fair income. I don't think you can drive. I had to pull over. I've stopped for a coffee because my hands were shaking.
I'll be there by now.
Yeah, I live in a tiny little Mazda, and you nearly ran over the top of me, mate.
Brad, thank you.
Take it easy.
Jonesy, take it easy. You heard Brad. Take it easy. Are you all right?
Nothing easy about this.
All right. Are you struggling in the traffic?
I'm driving and I'm talking to you.
Sounds like you've had a few drinks. You haven't stopped at the pub, have you? All right, he's passed out. It is 7:30. If you've seen Jonesy on the road, give us a call. If you have anything to report about the traffic at the interchange, Jonesy's heading there right now. If he doesn't go back to Mossman, he'll be there before lunchtime. So let's see what's going on the roads. Thank you for your patience this morning with Jonesy cutting in and out. But I figured we needed to get a sign of what it's like on the road for a guy who is very disparaging about what happened yesterday. So more of that to come on WSFM.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation Podcast.
And we are up and running.
Well, the story.
A whole new world with new adventures too. I've forgotten how the rest of it goes.
You've done it.
Cops. Where are the cops? Oh, okay, Meg. What are you, a gangster?
Cops.
She's yelling at cops.
The popo are after you. Look, if you're wondering where Jonesy is, he is gone through the tunnel at the new Rozelle, the Rozelle Interchange. Yep. Now, the reason we've done this morning is when we first came on air at 6 o'clock this morning, Brendan was a little offhand about how hard it had been for people yesterday. Here's what he said. Do you have no sympathy for the people who had trouble yesterday?
I don't know because I didn't go that way. I've used other tunnels and managed to go into the tunnel and come out the other side okay. So it's not like anything amazing.
Well, it was. And the sign said toll. And the bit, if you just want to use the new road to scooch through and go into the city, there is no toll attached to it. So people balked thinking, oh, is this now a big toll road? So there was a lot of confusion. They are changing the sign.
Maybe they should have had a sign. Big toll road, don't go in here.
Wow, Brendan. So you think you're great, but the rest of the population are idiots.
Did I say the words that I'm great?
But you think, you didn't. What about the other bit? You think the rest of the population are idiots? All those people who had trouble yesterday are idiots.
Not at all. I reckon I could get on my bike, get to Anzac Bridge, do a circuit. You know what I'll do?
And prove all those people that they're idiots. Why are you boasting about that? Well, that's how our show started this morning. And so Brendan... Brendan got in the WS van. How's it going? You okay?
We're good. That's okay.
Cops. I can hear producer Megan. Cops. Well, you boasted about how easy it was going to be. You couldn't even get onto Victoria Road this morning. You went via Mossman.
Listen, my friend, we've just crossed over Anzac Bridge and now we've done a U-turn and we're coming back on Anzac Bridge.
Oh, did you mean to?
We are. Yeah. Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
So I think from what we've heard, today is easier than yesterday. But do you think the road works? Is it a good system?
What a great system. It's fantastic. I like the inside of the tunnel. I really feel that the decor is very suitable and it looks good. It's very good.
Well, it took you a while. The hard thing for you was going from Lane Cove to Victoria Road because you went via Mossman, but most people wouldn't make that mistake, so it probably does work.
Okay, what time did I leave? I left at 6:50.
You left at about, quarter to 7.
Okay, so now I am heading back to the bosom of work.
Yeah.
Where's the tunnel? The tunnel's there.
I've missed the tunnel.
Oh, no. What have you done?
You need to get over. No, this way.
Have you missed the tunnel to come back?
No, that's going to the Blue Mountains. I don't go to the Blue Mountains.
No, that's Iron Cove Bridge, Victoria Road.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
So what's happened?
You were talking to me and I missed the turn-off.
Right. So are you heading to the Blue Mountains?
No, we're going back on Victoria Road. We're going back on Balmain. So we went through the tunnel one way and now we're going back the other way.
Would you think it's a little confusing?
Not at all. I'm doing a radio show. I've got Meg yelling, cops, cops, cops. I'm driving a van that's 6 times bigger than what I usually drive in the world of motorcycles, and I've had no problem. And I've got you piping it in my ear. So I've been fine.
You're still a hero, Brendan. Tell everyone in Mossman when you see them on the way back. All right. Well, we're going to put it to the pub test, actually, coming up next. Let's do it, says Brendan. Let's do it. Watch out for the popo, mate.
Jam Nation.
WSFM, hello there. It's Jonesy and Amanda going past Birkenhead Point right now. Look, there he is, the crestfallen man under the Iron Cove Bridge. What could have been? He is thinking of that time, that moment of passion with Amanda Keller.
I made a mistake of telling Brendan that I once had a pash at Birkenhead Point. And why would you bring it up today when we're talking about traffic?
we're going straight over the top of it right now. And
I was
we're
19 years old. It was 2.5 years ago now. So you're heading back. If you've just joined us, Jonesy is in the WS van. Give a honk if you see him. Because you felt yesterday that, I mean, the comments you were saying this morning, you thought people had been foolish and hadn't read the signs correctly. People have been educated overnight, maybe in a way they should have been beforehand. They've changed the signage so you knew that you weren't going to have to pay a toll if you're just doing that small little scooch through to Anzac Bridge. So it does seem to be easier today, but let's put it to the pub test. What do you reckon?
Yeah, well, let's get on down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms to the pub test. I think it passes the pub test. It's a great piece of infrastructure. If I can steal from Bob Carr, I think it's great. That little free bit's good.
That's the bit you took. And did you see anyone getting confused? Was it flowing much more freely than presumably it was yesterday?
It's like we've all forgotten how to drive. There's cops on bikes going, this is the way you go.
Yes,
You've
but
got to go into
that's
here.
because yesterday was such mayhem. I don't think there was enough of an education program yesterday. People aren't idiots, Brendan. They were just confused. And today they seem to have ironed out some of those problems.
I never said the word people are idiots, but I just think that it's not that hard, is all I'm saying. Right. So maybe I'm one of those people that are, gifted.
You went via Mossman trying to get to Victoria Road from North Ryde, so don't say gifted. Have you used
nothing to do with it.
Have you used the Rozelle Interchange? Have you tried it today versus yesterday? Do you think it will change your life, or is it just a giant mess? That's what we're putting to the pub test today. The Rozelle Interchange, does it pass the pub test?
13 WSFM is our number. We'll have that for you at 8 o'clock. It's 7:45. I'm coming up to Macca's. Do you want a Macca's run?
Actually, would you mind? Can you do a Macca's run? I'd really love it. Who wants a Macca's run?
I do. Can you get me some nuggets?
I don't.
I don't like nuggets. I don't like nuggets. Can you get me something that I'd like?
Well, it's the breakfast menu. Bacon and cheese?
Yeah, whatever. That'd be great.
Just say Gen Y Rice sent you. You'll get it for free.
Watch out for the cops. All right. When we come back, I read an interesting article from the New York Times about the history of Vegemite. We're learning about Vegemite from our American friends. We'll talk about that next.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Jonesy and Amanda in the morning. 101.7 WSFM.
Can you still hear me, Amanda, back at the mothership?
I can. I can hear you. How are you going?
We're just coming up, what's this road called, Meg?
Victoria Road.
Victoria Road. And we're coming up to McDonald's, and I can pull in and get you something if you want.
All right, go through the drive-through. After this song, I'll give you my order.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation. Podcast.
Hello, Brendan, are you there? Over. Hello, this is WSFM. If you've just joined us, Jonesy spent the morning in the van, in the WS van, trying to see what the problem was with the Sydney traffic that everyone seemed to have yesterday. He seemed to think that if he was in the car, it would be okay. But from what we're hearing, for everyone, it's better today than it was yesterday. I don't know if he knows that we've been recording him also while the songs are on, because, well, have a listen to the conversation I've just heard from inside that car.
I think just Sydney-siders are fools that can't work out how to drive. Little Eshe bloody looking at me. What's he looking at? Yeah, bash him. Hey, look at me, mate.
I think we're off air.
But, no, Alex. Sorry, no, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Oh, sorry, I'm talking to the McDonald's lady and I'm talking to you at the same time, Amanda. Sorry. Hello. Hi. I was just, can I get a skim flat white coffee? Do you want a skim flat white coffee?
No, an almond cappuccino.
An almond cappuccino? Do you have chicken nuggets?
Hey, Jonesy, do you know what I want?
What do you want?
Can you go through the whole menu and tell me what they've got? Is there any soup?
No, there's no soup. Do you want a toasted sandwich? What about a barbecue bacon and cheese toasty? That looks good.
That sounds nice. Can I have one of those?
Yep, and...
Make that two.
Can I get two of those, please?
Yeah.
And a hash brown. We've got a pregnant lady back at work.
That's not me. I did buy a pregnancy pillow, but I'm not pregnant.
And the nuggets, so do you have nuggets?
Yeah.
Can I get like a big pack of nuggets? Like, what's the biggest one?
Biggest one?
Yeah, how many nuggets?
All right, well, this is going nicely. We don't have to hear our entire order. What time do you think you'll be back here?
12, 14.
Jonesy,
sorry?
can you hear me?
We have plenty of 24.
20, just 20 nuggets. That'll be heaps.
All right. Well, as you can hear, we are putting in our Macca's order. Jonesy's boasted about how easy it is this morning. We are going to hear your calls on the pub test. And we're also going to talk to Howard Collins. He's the Transport New South Wales Coordinator General. And we'll play some of your calls from the pub test to him to see how easy people are finding it.
Jam Nation. We're not gonna take it. I want you to get up right now. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I am as mad as hell. I'm not gonna take this anymore.
Thank you very much. Let's get on down to the Jonesy to Manor Arms for the pub test. I'm just reporting live from McDonald's at Tremoyne Hill.
You stopped at Macca's to do a Macca's run.
I was in the waiting bay because someone, I don't want to mention anyone's name, Jem Rye wanted 20 nuggets.
Did you get them?
So I've been, yes, got your nuggets, mate.
Did you get, what sauce did you get?
Anyway.
Sweet and sour. You happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. The pub test today, the Rozelle Interchange, we've sent Jonesy out because yesterday was such a mess. They did change the signage overnight and ought to say, hey, you don't have to pay a toll as you're coming through this scoochy bit that takes you onto the Anzac Bridge. And also I think we, over the media yesterday, had the education lesson that maybe we should have had before the whole thing opened. So if it is working smoothly today, is it worth it? The Rozelle Interchange, does it pass the pub test?
Absolutely passed the pub test. I'm finally driving down Victoria Road in freely flowing traffic for the first time in years. It absolutely passes the pub test.
Yeah, the piece of infrastructure does pass the pub test. It made my drive much easier this morning, except for when I crossed paths with Jonesy and he nearly ran over the top of me. But yes, it passed the pub test, but if we can keep Jonesy off the road and get him back on his bike, that'll be much better.
I come out of Rozelle at Robert Street and I left an hour and a half earlier than what I did yesterday. There wasn't any traffic on Robert Street. Victoria Road was very easy today, so he picked the easy day to do the test. Yesterday was a nightmare. Jonesy, you picked a good day to do your test because there's no one out there. Everyone probably had a fright with all the traffic from yesterday and they've stayed home.
Doesn't pass the pub test. I'm stuck on the City West Link going into Rozelle, Dallas. Going in from Rozelle to Jonesy is probably all right, but coming in from the Lake Yard is pretty terrible.
I drive a bus into the city and I'm trying to get in to pick up some kids, but the West City Link is actually at a standstill coming into the city. So in other words, around the back of Canada Bay, they actually funnel you in from 2 lanes to 1, and then you're coming on the Anzac Bridge and they've got a set of lights which is traffic controlling. It's not moving.
Oh, sounds like that's the problem, the City West Link this morning. Well, coming up next, we're going to talk to Howard.
A bit of a bunch-up. Howard Collins is the Transport New South Wales Coordinator General. That's quite the title. He's going to join us next. And Jonesy, how far away from the office are you? Because we want our Macca's warm, thanks. I'm just coming into Hunters Hill right now, into the school zone. Oh, school zones, don't even get me started on those.
No, we've heard you be aggressive enough this morning. Calm down. Make your way back.
No, just...
All right, we'll talk to the Transport New South Wales Coordinator next.
Jam Nation.
WSFM. Hello there, it's Jonesy Amanda. Thanks to Chemist Warehouse. Rain developing today, 24 degrees in the city, 25 in our west. Just enjoying Hunters Hill. No, what is this area, Meg? Gladesville.
Where am I?
Yeah,
Gladesville. Nice. Jonesy, of course, is in the WSFM.
We're near Pittwater Road.
The WS van. The Pittwater Road is the route you should have taken this morning to get to Victoria Road. Instead, you ended up in Mossman. We thought we'd send you to the Rozelle Interchange this morning to see what was stuffing up yesterday and if today was better. This is a new road project promised to slash travel time from Western Sydney to the city by 20 minutes. Yesterday, well, it seemed to have backfired. People were stuck in the complex network of tunnels and ramps and unfortunate signage that made people think they were going to have to pay tolls when they didn't. Here to explain what happened yesterday and how hopefully we're finding a way out of it is Howard Collins from Transport New South Wales. Howard, good morning.
Good morning to you, and great to hear that Jonesy's out on the road testing it. We're keeping an eye on him on the cameras just in case he does any more wrong turns.
Hang on, no one said anything about cameras.
Yeah, Jonesy, how many points have you got left? So Howard,
he's doing well at the moment.
Well, I think today was probably an interesting day because a big education campaign seemed to have been launched overnight with the media. People saw how bad it was. Yesterday, do you think you were ill prepared? Should we have had people prepared better for what was going to happen?
Well, there's always lessons learned, and I take the responsibility, as the new Coordinator General, that despite our social media, despite the campaigns, despite all those animations and 3 or 4 press conferences, I think we do need to recognise that we have to make it even more blindingly obvious. And I'm just looking at the camera, which people are still turning away from the tunnels, but there is a big sign saying Anzac Bridge via tunnel, no toll. We've got 3 or 4 of those signs. Overnight, we've repainted the street so it says to the city if you're coming from the Iron Cove. We could put Jonesy this way, if you like, just to make sure he's going in the right direction. But I do think people are starting. Today is better. But it does take, my experts in the field tell me it takes a few weeks for people to break habits of a lifetime, think, I can get this way. If you're coming from Drummoyne, you're going to save yourself 10 minutes, 7 sets of traffic lights, and it's absolutely free. And then on the evening, my advice, if you're going back to Drummoyne, is you're thinking about going over the Anzac Bridge, keep in that left-hand lane. Keep to 60, and then if you dug down into that tunnel, which is signposted M4 and Drummoyne, you'll get through free of charge all the way back up to Iron Cove Bridge. There is still queuing. We're seeing some queues now on City West Link.
Yeah.
People are coming off the motorway too early. Stay on it if you're coming up from the M8, for example, and you'll pop out all the way, 2 lanes at the bottom of the Anzac Bridge. But as my real seasons experts say, look, Howard, it does take time. And even if you were personally advising people there to go ahead straight, because I know I've always gone this way for the last 10 years, I'm still going this way. It's a slower way. Yesterday, apologies for people who get caught up in it. We're doing all we can to sort of listen to what, your listeners have said, plus also even more media from early this morning trying to encourage people to use the tunnels.
Because someone this morning on our pub test said, yes, as you mentioned, the City West Link, they said it's gone for 2 lanes down to 1. Is that temporary?
Well, the important thing is now we've got this new tunnel and motorway. We've got to make sure that flows freely, and we've only got 3 lanes to choose. So it gradually filters from 3 lanes to 2 lanes, and then there is 1 lane as you turn off Victoria Road onto, and that filters from the right to the 2 other roads which are coming out the tunnel. If we get more motorists doing the right thing, for locals who are coming from Balmain, we'll find it freer. And certainly off-peak, we're seeing things flow even better than we thought. It's just that peak hour time where people are still sticking to the habits of lifetime. And I do think we probably needed to do more to make people not panic that they're going to pay, $3 or $4. They're going to be absolutely free. The problem is with WestConnex, it's such a fantastic new tunnel network that people think they're paying for it. This part from Iron Cove Bridge through into Anzac Bridge is free, and the other way around, if you're going out the city, going back to Drummoyne, it's free as well.
All right. Well, thank you. And hopefully in the next few days, you're back, Jones, it will become clearer. I mean, this is Australia's most complex underground road junction. It's massive.
I was here the whole time, Amanda.
Anything you'd like to ask Howard before we chop you off, Brendan?
It's a wonderful piece of infrastructure, Howard, and I guess we'll all be paying for it.
Thank you, mate. We'll keep an eye on you, and if you take any more turnings, just give us a call.
All right, thank you. That's transport.
Just keep on the down low with those cameras.
Okay. That's Howard Collins, Transport for New South Wales Chief Operations Officer. Brendan, where are you?
I'm just coming around to that little place that I used to near... North Ryde RSL.
Okay.
Where we get the yum char.
Okay, all right.
Yum char?
No, thank you. Bring back the Maccas. You're not far back. You're not far from the office. Come back, soldier. We've missed you. When we come back, though, let's revisit the day and all the things we've recorded from Jonesy off air that he's not even aware of. I think it's going to be delightful.
Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation
podcast.
Hello, it's Jonesy and Amanda. Thanks to Chemist Warehouse. Rain developing, 24 degrees in the city, 25 in our west. Right now it is, according to the WSFM prize dispensing car, it's 22 degrees.
Well, what a morning we've had. Jonesy is in, as you say, a WS prize dispensing van with our heads on the side of it, driving through Sydney traffic. We thought we'd send you to the Rozelle Interchange today, and it seems that traffic's a lot better today. Yesterday was madness. And when the show started this morning, I felt that you were blaming people for not being able to read signage. People got confused because the sign said toll, even though a chunk of it isn't subject to toll. But do you remember, Brendan, how our morning started with these beautiful words from you? So there was a lot of confusion. They are changing the sign.
Maybe they should have had a sign. Big toll road, don't go in here.
Wow, Brendan. So we thought we'd put you in the car and you set off from North Ryde to head to Victoria Road, which is, 10 minutes away? Somehow you ended up in Mossron. Remember this, Brendan?
I think we're going the wrong way. I just
Actually,
realised
you're right.
we're
If you're in
going...
the Lane Cove Tunnel, I told you to take Pittwater Road. I told you to turn right.
I forgot about Pit Road or what,
Yeah, so I went via Mossman.
Well, it's difficult driving and a talking.
Driving and a talking.
Slip
banana sliding.
If you've been in a cab recently, you'll notice that that's very true.
Well, when you weren't talking on the wireless, we got the true value of what you think of your other drivers. Listen to a bit of road rage.
Well, I don't know. Everyone's back to what's going on here. Look at this guy. This is the problem with Sydney. Bloody God, for God's sake. I think just Sydney siders are fools that can't work out how to drive.
That was nice. But
I didn't say that.
Yes, well, we recorded you saying it. That is your voice. And this, though, is my favourite beautiful moment of the morning.
Little Eshe bloody looking at me. What's he looking at? Bash him. Hey, look at me, mate.
Don't look at me, mate. I'm in a van with my face on the side. Don't look at me. Don't look. I've got nothing to see here.
He was giving me side eye.
Well, you're driving a car with your own picture on it.
I forgot about that.
Why is he looking at me? Let me explain the nature of a promotional van. All right. Well, where are you? We missed you. Come on in, and we also want the Maccas.
I'm coming into Byfield Street, North Ryde right now.
Oh,
This is the roundabout,
Brendan.
Amanda.
Well,
where
come on
traffic
in.
is running very smoothly.
Okay. Well, I haven't had a toilet break for several hours, so hurry up and come back. It is 8:30. When we return, Brendan Jones will be back with us in the studio carrying our Maccas.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation Podcast.
He's back.
It's nice to be back.
So
You're welcome, by the way.
For what?
Got you that cheese and bacon toasted
thank you.
sandwich. I'm not a big fan of that. From
It
McDonald's.
doesn't
I
know
don't
what it
that
wants
is.
to be. Is it a
It's
bit too
much.
sweet?
How's the nugs going, mate?
It's good. You didn't get me a drink.
Nor me. Anyway, welcome back. We've missed you.
Thank you.
I've got a bit of heartburn now from the Maccas. What a morning we've had.
Mm-hmm.
We've heard you road rage. We've heard you threaten to bash an Eshe. And that's all just incidentally while you thought you were off air. You've been to Mossman.
Been to Mossman and all parts in between.
You've been to Paradise, but you've never been to me.
I must admit, I haven't driven in peak hour traffic for a long, long
And
time.
what are your findings?
In the morning, it's quite a slog.
It absolutely is. And I think about that every morning for everyone who listens to us. Captive audience, great. But the fact that the stress that it puts everybody under, Sydney's not an easy city to live in, and we think of you every day. We really do.
Okay, let's not
Don't
go
you think?
crazy on it. Yeah, but look, I went from here to Mossman.
You've lost your empathy already.
And then back, and then went across the Anzac Bridge, fish markets.
Are you paid by
and
the infrastructure people?
And then, and I'm still here broadcasting. So I'm just saying, let's all just harden up a bit.
Wow. If you'd like to tell Brendan how you feel about your morning commute, please feel free.
Buy a motorbike. They're great.
Jam
Nation.
Merry Re-Giftmas!
You are so thoughtful.
All this week, we're giving you a chance to re-gift those terrible Christmas gifts you've received over the years and trade up to a $1,000 Bingley voucher to treat yourself to something nice.
All you have to do is tell us about your bad Christmas gift at wsfm.com.au and you could win just like Amy.
Hi, Amy.
Good morning, guys.
Apparently your grandma gave you a terrible prezi. What was it?
Oh, she did. So last year, she gave me a beautiful-looking hamper, and inside the hamper was everything anti-chafing. So we're talking anti-chafing balm, sprays, creams, powder. She even put bike shorts in there.
Oh.
Now, I'll give you a backstory. When I was about 14, maybe 13, we went to the beach and had one bad case of chafing. Never to chafe again. I'm 40, and she gave me that hamper last year. in front of all of my family and my new boyfriend too.
So imagine what she's told her friends all these years, that you're the chafer.
Oh, that Amy, she chafes.
Oh, poor Amy. She's such a chafer.
God love
wow.
her.
You deserve a Bingley gift card for $1,000. You really do.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you, guys. And have a Merry Christmas.
And you too, Amy. Look after yourself.
Look after your nether regions, Amy.
If you have any chafing over summer, you know where to
There we go.
That's
Amy's
right.
the chafe lady. Apparently.
Make it a Binger Christmas with Bingley's. Shop in-store or online at bingley.com.au.
Bingley, better living every day. We're going to do it again tomorrow.
Jam Nation.
WSFM, hello there. It's Jonesy and Amanda heading for a top of 24 degrees today. Right now it's 21. It's nice to be back doing the DJ bits of the show. You gave it a fair crack, though. You did all right.
You know what was interesting? A few people have commented that I got the time right. What a refreshing change it's been. Interesting. Today, of course, you were out in the WSFM van.
The prize dispensing mobile.
No prizes to be seen. As you headed to the road, well, you were heading to Interchange this morning. You went via Mossman. I enjoyed that because you got lost.
Not lost, I was directionless.
But did it
You didn't tell me which way to go.
I
just got
wasn't
in
lost.
and
I
drove.
was directionless. What was it about heading to Victoria Road that confused you? But also, it gave you a sniff of what it's like to be in the traffic in there.
I have great empathy for Sydney siders.
Do you?
In our fair metropolis.
Oh.
It is tough driving around this city in peak hour.
So why did you say this when you didn't think you were being recorded?
I don't know what.
I think just Sydney siders are fools that can't work out how to drive.
But you know my favourite bit of the morning was when you'd pulled up at Macca's and you said this.
Little Eshe bloody looking at me. What's he looking at? Yeah, bash him. Don't look at me, mate.
You're inside a van, an enormous van that has your picture on
I
it,
forgot
and you
about
said,
that.
"What's he looking at?"
No, he's giving me little vibes. Anyway.
You okay? Frightened by the Eshe?
No,
Good
not
fry.
frightened. I wasn't
Sounds like you're a little threatened by a kid in a hoodie.
He wasn't wearing a hoodie. He had a stupid haircut.
Okay.
Anyway, you got anything else there?
No, that's all.
Is that it?
Oh, there's plenty more. We don't have time to play all the bits I enjoyed this morning.
It's 4 to 9.
Everybody shout! Come on now, sing out! It's time for the Ghoulies get together.
This year, it's been even easier for you to give us your ghoulies. You download the iHeartRadio app, which is free. Tap the microphone button to record. Our favourite ghoulie of the year. It's going to be drawn on Friday. Someone will win $20,000 cash on Friday.
Thanks to Hare and Forbes Machinery House, your one-stop machinery shop, and they're going to be back next year for
We're
us.
loving it and very grateful. Finalist number 2, Tobias from Cromer.
G'day, Jonesy and Amanda. This is what gets my ghoulies. When you get home after work and make some Devon and tomato sauce sandwiches, then the missus comes home and you tell her how good the Devon tastes. But then she cacks herself laughing and tells you it was the dog's new dog food roll. That's what gets my ghoulies.
Tell you what, though, his coat's been shiny all year. Doesn't drag his bum up the runner in the middle of the hall anymore.
We'll have finalist number 3 tomorrow. It's 3 to 9.
Our favourite caller, email or Facebook friend wins a year's worth of IMAX tickets. This is extraordinary. One of the world's largest screens, plus 4 fantastic seat types, including the all-new IMAX box.
Plus a Jonesy and Amanda tea towel and 18th birthday key ring.
Jonesy was out on the streets today. We challenged him to put his money where his mouth is and test himself this morning in peak hour. There were many eyes on the road. Here's Brad from Hunters Hill.
In the Lane Cove tunnel this morning, and then there was a big black van behind me tailgating me, and he was close, and I pumped the brakes a bit to get him to move back a bit. Didn't stop, so I've moved out of the way. Then I realised it was actually Jonesy, and I'm going, jeez Louise, maybe you should get back on your bike, Jonesy. Fair income. I don't think you can drive. I had to pull over. I've stopped for a coffee.
He said his hands were shaking. You unnerved him so much.
It's not in my wheelhouse, cars.
Okay.
Righto, you two. That's enough.
It's been quite a morning.
It has been.
Ugly Phil is back with your chance to win Coldplay tickets.
We'll be back from 6 to 9 for Jam Nation. Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Wipe the tear, baby dear, from your eye.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye. Jonesy and Amanda's
Jam Nation podcast. Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.